Eclesiástico 22, versículo 3. El hombre mal educado es deshonra para el padre que lo engendró, y la hija necia le nace para su pérdida. La hija sabia traerá herencia a su marido, pero la que vive sin honradez es pesadumbre para su padre. Halal, la Yahweh, Bahasam Yahweh, Bahasam Kakudash, Baragati Yahweh, Baragati Yahweh, Baragati Yahweh, Baragati Yahweh, Baragati Yahweh, Baragati Yahweh, the water, Yahweh Bahasam Yahweh, Bahasam Kakudash. Doble honrada a los apóstoles, a los ancianos de Yasharala, Great Millstone, Shalom a los escogidos. Una hija que no sirve para nada es una pérdida para el padre. Es como si él no tuviera hija. Un desperdicio. Y así son muchas mujeres en estos tiempos. Y lamentablemente estos gobiernos satánicos han hecho leyes que te prohíbe criar tus hijos como tú deberías criarlos. Ahora di que no se le puede pegar a los hijos. Cuando la Biblia dice de que el que le niega la vara a su hijo no lo ama. Porque hasta el Señor está diciendo, el mismo Señor dice que hay que pegarle a algunos niños. Hay que pegarle para que se porten bien. Pero la ley en este mundo satánico te dice que no, tú no le puedes pegar a tu hijo, eso es abuso. Y después se sorprenden cuando son grandes y son insoportables. Ok, mira, aquí tenemos dos casos. Que circunstancias que rodean muertes de Yajaira y Carla Maribel en barrios del Distrito Nacional. Que zonas son dos diferentes muchachas, que dos diferentes jóvenes, mujeres jóvenes. Zonas relativamente cercanas, horarios nocturnos, etapas de su vida y heridas con armas de fuego son elementos que tienen en común las circunstancias en que perdieron la vida dos menores el sábado y la noche del martes en los barrios Los Guandules y el 27 de febrero en el Distrito Nacional. Y aquí esta tipa, Yajaira, un impacto de bala arrebató la vida en circunstancias aún no esclarecidas. Yajaira Martínez, de 17 años de edad, en el barrio 27 de febrero, mientras minutos después de salir de su residencia con rumbo desconocido. Rumbo desconocido, o sea que sus padres no sabían para dónde ella iba. Y era de noche. Y aquí otro caso, en el lugar equivocado a la hora equivocada. Víctima colateral de un ajuste de cuentas perdió la vida Carla Maribel Contreras Campuzano, de 14 años, la noche del pasado sábado. Un video que se hizo viral en las redes sociales muestra el momento en que uno de dos jóvenes llegan a la calle primera de Los Guandules y la emprendieron a tiros contra Edgar Alexander Novar, alias el Budas. Y ella estaba en la mira. Bueno, parece como que sin querer le dieron a ella también, pero porque ella estaba en la mira de la pistola. Aquí ahí están esos dos tipos caminando. Ahí está ella sentada, tú la puedes ver. Y después ellos dan una vuelta. le entran a tiro a un tipo ahí, pero le pegan uno a ella. Pero para los padres, mira, en este mundo, para los padres, como quiera es malo. Como quiera es malo. Si tú le dices, si no se recuerdan del caso de un padre que sacó su hija de la escuela porque él no le gustaba la forma en que ella estaba vestida para un baile, para una cosa, yo no sé, algo que estaban haciendo. Entonces metieron al padre preso. Porque esto es un maldito mundo satánico del diablo. No tienen ninguna razón por meter a ese hombre preso por estar corrigiendo a su hija. Entonces, si un hombre trata de corregir a su hija, lo meten preso, le dicen abusador, le dicen de todo. Pero si no, si la dejan suelta para que hagan lo que le dé la gana, mira, puede terminar como terminaron estas dos jóvenes. O como terminó la otra, yo creo que de hace 2 meses, Esmeralda, que el profesor le dio una pastilla ahí para que tenga un aborto y después murió. Como quiere malo. Entonces tú no puedes cenar con tu hija en esta sociedad, tú no la puedes mantener cerrada en la casa. O si no, viene un grupo de malditos idiotas para decirte que tú eres un abusador. Que tú eres un padre controlador. Pues yo le tengo un maldito odio a este mundo. Eclesiástico 26, versículo 8. La mujer borracha y el vagabundo en extranjero causan gran ira y no cubrirá su propia vergüenza. La prostitución de una mujer se puede conocer en su mirada altanera y en sus párpados. Si tu hija es desvergonzada, manténla estrecha, no sea que abuse de sí misma con demasiada libertad. En ese versículo donde dice manténla estrecha, eso está diciendo que en inglés ahí te dice keep her in straightly, que significa manténgala dentro de la casa, no la dejes salir. Pero si tú no dejas que tu hija salga en este maldito mundo del diablo, te llaman la policía, te dicen de que no, tú estás rompiendo un maldito artículo del diablo, de la constitución del diablo, de abuso de menores, porque estas leyes fueron escritas por un maldito diablo, unos abogados endemoniados, ¿ok? Unos jueces endemoniados. Ridículos que son, diciéndole a uno de que cómo uno puede criar sus propios hijos. Y después ellos se preguntan por qué la sociedad está en el estado que está. Maldito idiota que son. Entonces esas leyes que ellos hicieron, eso nada más conduce a la prostitución y la delincuencia. Porque si tú no le puedes pegar a tu hijo, él tiene alta probabilidad de ser un hombre necio cuando sea grande. Porque imagínate, un hombre que nunca le han disciplinado cuando era niño, cuando él sea grande, él se va a pasar con el hombre equivocado y le van a dar un tiro. O lo van a matar de una manera u otra. Porque nunca le dieron esa disciplina. Y la hija, si no la disciplinan, va y se acuesta con 500 tigres en su vida. Que yo estaba viendo entrevistas de mujeres, en Estados Unidos, y estas mujeres tienen, antes de cumplir los 18 años, ya han tenido más de 100 parejas. Está todo corrompido, man. por estas malditas leyes. En Israel eso no se veía porque un hombre podía partirle la cabeza a su hijo o a su hija si se pasaban. Pero ya tú no puedes hacer nada de eso. Hay alguna gente que sí le pegan a su hijo y está bien hecho, pero ellos lo hacen, tienen que hacerlo detrás de puerta cerrada, porque si no, viene un malito azaroso a grabarlo y a subirlo a Facebook y después le llaman a la policía. Es el vagabundo en el extranjero. Una mujer que está saliendo todo el tiempo. Estas dos jóvenes, ¿qué es lo que salía? ¿Qué es lo que estaba haciendo esa joven saliendo de noche? La de 17 años. ¿Qué es lo que ella estaba haciendo saliendo de noche? No era nada bueno que estaba haciendo. Y la joven de 14 que estaba sentada fuera de su casa. ¿Por qué tú no podías estar sentada dentro de tu casa? O en la galería. ¿Por qué tú no podías estar dentro de tu casa? Tenía que estar afuera. Y mira lo que le pasó. Pero no, si viene el papá a decirle, no, ven, entra, tú no puedes estar afuera, de una vez lo graban, lo suben a Instagram, a Facebook, le dicen que es un padre abusador, porque son unos malitos azarosos del diablo. Esta sociedad es una malita sociedad azarosa del diablo. Hipócritas que son. Y después cuando le pasa algo malo a la hija, vienen a culpar al padre, porque son unos malitos hipócritas del diablo. Por eso es que el Señor tiene que matar a la mayoría de esta gente, man. Y Jehová se tiene que acabar con la mayoría de la humanidad, porque son unos malitos hipócritas y no van a cambiar. Yo estoy harto de esta gente, man. Eclesiástico 42, versículo 9. El padre vela por la hija cuando nadie lo sabe, y el cuidado de ella quita el sueño. Cuando es joven, para que no se pierda la flor de su edad, y estando casada, para que no sea aborrecida. Así que un padre bueno se preocupa por su hija, pero esta maldita sociedad del diablo no te deja preocupar por tu hija. Esta maldita sociedad no te deja corregir tu hija como tú tienes el derecho que el Señor te dio para hacerlo. Esta maldita constitución del diablo, esta maldita ley del diablo y esta sociedad no deja que uno pueda corregir su hija como uno quiere. El padre está preocupado para que su hija no se convierta en cuero, o si está casada, para que el marido no le tenga odio, no la abuse. Oh, no, pero ahí también ese es otro tema. Ese es otro tema que yo no quiero tocar. Que ya Jehová, Señor, se tiene que volver pronto para acabar con toda esta maldita ley. En el reino eso no va a ser así. Que en el reino vamos a tener hijos y hijas y toditas van a estar en orden. Ninguna van a ser unos malditos cueros, di que saliendo, di que de noche. Todos los hijos y las hijas van a estar en orden. Lo voy a dejar ahí. Si están escuchando en español, shalom. Sirach 22 verse 3. An evil nurtured man is the dishonor of his father that begat him, and a foolish daughter is born to his loss. So if you got a daughter and she's no good, it's like you never even had a daughter in the first place. It's like she was born to loss. Like she's of no profit to her father. All right, she's an unprofitable daughter. Because every daughter is supposed to be some kind of profit to her father. You know, when she's young, she's supposed to be, learning how to be a housewife, cleaning, cooking, helping out her mother. And when she gets married, she's supposed to carry out that role with her husband, cleaning, cooking, taking care of the children. It's the only role for a woman. Everything else is vanity and bullshit. All right, so we got two cases here. Two young women that died, all right? Most High judged them. Circumstances surrounding the deaths of Yasharala and Carla Maribel in National District neighborhoods. All right, so these two young girls you see here, can't even see their faces right. Let's see if you can see that. Now they got the face cropped off, but yeah, these two girls here, they was judged recently under similar circumstances. All right, it says relatively close areas, night hours, stage of life, and firearms injuries are elements that have in common the circumstances in which two young women lost their lives on Saturday and Tuesday night in the neighborhoods of Los Guandules and on 27 de Febrero in the Distrito Nacional. All right, so the one on the right, that's a 17-year-old. All right, a bullet wound took the life of 17-year-old Yahaira Martinez in the 27 de Febrero neighborhood minutes after leaving her residence with an unknown destination. So let me get this right. It was nighttime. It doesn't say it right there. It says it in another article. It was nighttime, and they didn't know where she was going. So that means she was out of order, all right? And her parents were not able to keep her in order. Because this is a wicked-ass society with wicked laws that doesn't let you discipline, keep your children disciplined. So she was shot, all right? And they don't know how it happened. In the other case, the girl on the left, all right, in the wrong place at the wrong time. Collateral victim of a reckoning, Carla Maribel Contreras Campuzano, 14, lost her life last Saturday night. A video that went viral on social networks shows the moment when one of two young men arrived at the first street of Los Guandules and shot Edgar Alexander Nova, alias El Budas. Right, so the two dudes walking right there, the one with the black shirt, that's her right there sitting down. You can see her sitting down right there with like the navy blue shirt. So he's gonna come up around this car and he's gonna shoot a dude that's off frame. And one of those shots, it's collateral damage. She was in his line of fire, so all right. So these two females, all right, and it shows you right here. You can't really see too well, but it was like, I think that's like 6:45 or 7. I'm not sure, because it's showing in military time. I think that might be 6:45. That's already like sundown around here. So if these girls hadn't been gadding abroad, and she was sitting like right in front of her house, like she couldn't be sitting like inside her house, like she couldn't be in her living room or her friends or whatever. She just had to be out there on that we out here spirit. She was in that we out here spirit. Now she's in the spirit. And it's all because they were gathering abroad. All right. And this country, man, DR has a stupid fucking law where you can't discipline your daughters, or they'll call us like Dominican version of CPS on you. All right, they'll call Dominican CPS, and hey, they might even lock you up. And just a couple months ago, all right, we had a case where some abortion pills by her teacher, which I reported on that. And she was given abortion pills by her teacher, and she died of excessive hemorrhaging. All right, and all because the teacher, and ultimately because you can't keep her in straightly. All right, and we had another case with a father that was taking he took his daughter out of school. He kind of did it in a rough manner, but he didn't really hit her or nothing. But he did it in a rough manner because he didn't like the way she was dressed. They were celebrating some kind of festival out here, and she was showing too much skin. All right, and he was well within his rights to have her covered up, to take her home. But no, man, they locked him up. They locked him up because this is a goddamn fucking satanic society. All right, it's a satanic fucking society, man. Ecclesiasticus 26 verse 8. A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Hey man, these two young women, they abuse themselves with too much liberty, man. They had the liberty of going out at late in the night. 17-year-old went out and she never came back home. Hey man, I'm lucky, man. My father they never called the cops on him, man, when he was raising my sister, man, because he kept her in all the time. He didn't never let her go nowhere, man. And guess what? She didn't grow up to be a hoe. All right, as far as I know, Yasharala, as far as she ain't no hoe. And she's only been with one dude as far as I know. So one of her high school sweetheart or something like that. So, and one of my other sisters, my mom, from time to time she would let her go out to her friend's house or whatever, but she mostly stayed at home too. And she ain't end up being a hoe. As far as I know, because you never know. But as far as I know, she ain't end up being a hoe. She's married, she got her kids and everything. But man, if you let these girls go out, man, and do whatever they want, man, can you be surprised if she ends up with an OnlyFans? You'll be a lucky father if that's all she ends up doing. Man, I've seen so many videos, man, of girls getting interviewed about their body counts, man. This shit is ridiculous, man. By the time they're 18, you know, she already been with like 100 dudes, man. Shit is crazy. I ain't never been with 100 women. I mean, I've been with a couple, man. I lost count, but not no 100. These women out here, man, before they're 18. So you can't even discipline them, man. Whatever you do, man, hey, I'm not sure how American laws have changed because I haven't been in America for like 20 years. But I think it's illegal now to hit your kids. Back then you could discipline them, but I think they'll call CPS on you now for that. Like you can't even bring out the belt anymore. So then they wonder why these kids end up being monsters, why these niggas end up being gangsters, shooting each other up over bullshit just because you stepped on a nigga's sneakers. He want to shoot you down for that. And then they be surprised why the daughters end up with body counts of 100 by the time they graduate from high school, if they graduate. And then by the time they're 30, man, it's like she's already been through like an uncountable amount, an innumerable amount of men. But if you keep them in straightly, man, they'll call the cops on you here in DR, man. You keep them in straightly, you try to discipline them, you're a bad guy, you're a bad father. And then when they end up dead, you read the comments on social media, man, on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever, and you got these fucking assholes, the same ones that'll tell you that you're an abusive father. Then you got these fucking assholes telling you, what was the father, or was the mother? Why weren't they watching over her? So what the fuck do you want us to do? That's why Yahweh Bashim Yahshua needs to come back soon and put an end to this fucking hypocritical world, man. It is a hypocritical society, man. Whatever you do, man, it's bad, man. Good is, they got everything upside down. Good is bad and bad is good. You can't discipline your kids. You can't even bring out the belt for your kid. You'll be like, oh no, that's bad. You can't do that. That's bad. When the Most High said, spare not the rod, or whoever spares the rod doesn't love his son. Roughly paraphrasing. I forgot how the verse goes exactly. Like, he who spares the rod doesn't love his son. And in the same way, if your daughter, if you don't keep her in straightly, you don't love her. But this society doesn't allow you to give your children tough love, man. So they end up dead like these two young women. That was my daughter, man. Hey, man, fuck the law. I might have her inside. And if I'm going to threaten her with... The only thing you can threaten your kids with these days is taking their shit away. Yeah, I'm going to take everything away. I'm going to take your TV, your computer. You ain't getting no money. You ain't getting nothing. No allowance, nothing. Because you can't even hit them anymore. I mean, some people, they still do. But really, they're just getting away with it. Because nobody sees it happening. All right, in the kingdom, this shit is not going to be like this, man. Our kids are going to be in order. All right, they're going to be well behaved. And our daughters are never going to be whores again. And our sons will always honor us. All right, they will always, we will always be happy with our sons. I'm not going to say proud because, that's a sin to be proud. But we're going to be happy with our sons, man. Because we know that they're not going to be going off, being, lazy and not doing nothing, having no ambition or our daughters, we know that they're not going to be harlots, man. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Bashmi Yahushai. Call halal, la Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakal Kodash, Baragata Yahweh, Baragata Yahweh Shai, Baragata Yahweh, Baragata Yahweh Shai, Baragata Yahweh, Baragata Yahweh Shai, the water, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahasham Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, Abad Ball, Abad Kal Gawayam, Abad Kal Adawamim, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.